everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today, might be kind of a boring video for you, but for me I'm really excited and this is really fun. So as you know, my birthday was like last week or the week before. It was sometime this month. One of those days I had a birthday and I was born, and that's pretty cool, I guess. So as an adult, when your birthday comes around, or Christmas, or whatever thing happens that people give you gifts, all we ever really want for them to do is to pay a bill, but for whatever reason no one's ever willing to do that. No one wants to give you cash, no one wants to contribute. They'd rather take the same amount of money and spend it on an actual gift, and I don't know if it's just like the sentiment of it all, but yeah, I'm like, don't buy me material things, because everything I want I just buy myself because I'm a grown-up and I have a job and I can do that. But when that instance does come around, you do kind of want to think about things that you do want and you would like to buy yourself, but you just know realistically you're not going to do that because you're a grown-up and you have obligations and you have other things to worry about. So for me personally, that would probably be toys. I love toys. I love to collect things. I still plan on doing a room tour. I did not forget. I just have not had the time to like make things presentable and walk you around. That's going to be like kind of extensive because I have a lot of stuff in a really small space. So that'll probably be a pretty special big video. Who's texting me? So anyways, I thought I'd show you what I got for my birthday this year. I'm really excited. So first it's like finally coming off, but Steven's mom bought me like these temporary tattoo markers. They're essentially just skin safe Sharpies, and I really hate myself for not like unboxing those on camera and like playing with them and showing you. Like, I see something and I get excited and I just do it, and then Steven's like, why didn't you do it for YouTube? And I'm like, I don't know, because that's not my first thought. I'm just like, hey, this cool thing, I want to do this. But I gave myself little hand tattoos that are like now coming off, and it's just very clear that I drew on myself with Sharpie. But those were really cool. I recommend them. They're a lot of fun. I don't really need them because... Hello? Siri's going off. I said Sharpie, not Siri. Anyways, I don't really need them because like I have real tattoos that I just go and get done, but it was still like a really sweet gift and I liked it a lot, and that is something very much me, so I'm really happy for that. From Steven, I got more toys, and it's so funny and ironic because he talks about all the time, like every time I buy any kind of like toy or knickknack or whatever, he's like, why are you spending money on something that's just gonna sit there? And I'm like, cause I like it and I want things. And then what's he do for my birthday? He does exactly that. But he got me a big boy. Look how massive this is. And she's so cute. He. Pusheen's gender neutral. We'll just leave it at that. So cute. It's literally like half the size I am. I have no idea where I'm even going to put this. I think I'm gonna take it out of the box, and I know there's like maybe pop collectors out there that are like, don't take it out of the box. Most of my pops are in the box. I have them like lined around the ceiling. Most of my pops are in the box. I usually only keep exclusives in the box, so any store exclusives, convention exclusives, that kind of thing. And then ones that are just commons, I'll take out of the box to display. Like over here I have Mini Moon and Sailor Venus, and then I have a convention exclusive Sailor V in the box on the wall. So yeah, but this is technically an exclusive. It is a Target exclusive. They make this particular Pusheen in a normal size, and it's a common. We sold it at Hot Topic when I worked there. I mean, I'm sure they still do. We do. It's still my store. I don't care if I don't work there anymore. But I'm sure it's still there. Pusheen with a heart also would be super cute. I wonder if I can find that one somewhere. But yeah, this is just too big to display in box, and I literally have nowhere I could possibly put this in my entire house. Unless I just like sat it on the coffee table or something. it would take a lot of work to mount it in the box on the wall, because I do have like some anime figurines in boxes that I have stuck to the wall and a couple things like that, but nowhere to put this. It's just too big. I want to open this and see how heavy it is, because in the box it's got quite a bit of weight to it. It was very easy to open. It like wasn't taped or anything. I'm trying to think of the most graceful way to do this. I don't think that's going to happen. Oh. But then this is like a very nice big box, and I hate the idea of throwing it away, because like I feel like I could do something with it. I'm a packaging hoarder. I need to not. Oh, but this is cute though, the little insert. It was the background in the box. This I feel like I will keep, because this I can do something with, I feel like. Use it for like a photo collage or something. I can do something with this, probably. I just have no idea where I would put anything I could figure out to do with it, because my walls are literally covered with stuff. Like, this little bit of space you see is probably the only empty space. Like, all the empty space on my walls is like really tiny. Oh wow. He's solid. Oh my goodness. Look how cute! It's so big.
That's what she said?
It's weird, because it's literally just like, you would expect it to be like something different, but like, it's still a pop, you know what I mean? Like, you can tell it's a pop. It feels like a regular pop, or it's just bigger. That's crazy. It's so cute. Look at the little pizza. He thought the pizza would be cute because, well, we both love pizza, obviously, who doesn't? But we also both worked at Domino's together a few years ago, like when we first got together, so that was cute. That's why I picked the pizza. He just had to get the machine with the pizza, but I love it. It's so cute. Still, even out of the box, I'm like, literally, where is this gonna go? Like, I have no idea. I have some shelves over here. I can move some stuff around, maybe. But the shelves are also really full, but I have a few other Pushins, like little plushes and stuff like that, so maybe I can have like a whole Pushin shelf. I don't know, we'll see. We're gonna set him to the side for now. You're very adorable. I mean, he looks kind of good in the floor, honestly. Like, maybe I can just set it in the floor or something. Well, my floor is also has a lot of stuff setting in the floor, so we'll figure it out. It'll be fine. Okay, so next is my favorite thing ever. So I'm really into like vintage toys and stuff, particularly like the old My Little Ponies and Russian dolls and a lot of things I genuinely cannot afford. So when My Little Ponies first came out, it was like in the 80s. Well, according to this, 83. But anyways, so my mom had a bunch when she was a kid, obviously. And then when I was a kid, before I was able to get my own My Little Ponies, because, you know, when I was younger, I didn't have like a ton of stuff growing up. So my mom gave me a lot of her old ponies. And, you know, I was just like, cool, I have some ponies. My 7-year-old brain was not like, cool, these will be really cool and maybe worth something one day. No, that was not a thought that crossed my mind. I'm just like, okay, some really old ponies. Hope I get some that are up to date sometime. You know, so didn't really realize what I had with that, and now I totally regret it. Now, when I got rid of them, I was doing a good thing, okay? I did a real good thing for a person. I had a friend, my freshman year of high school, and I think there was some kind of, like, disaster there. I think they had a house fire or something. Sorry, I can't remember. This was, like, 10, 11 years ago, so I cannot remember. But they had some kind of horrible disaster within their household, and his little sister, like, lost all of her toys. They'd lost all of everything, like, all their clothes and stuff, and I felt so bad because this little girl was, like, 4, and I'm like, you know, I'm getting older now, and at the point I was 14, 15, I was still, like, low-key playing with ponies and Barbies and stuff, but of course I'm not going to tell anybody that because I'm supposed to be, like, sucking dick and doing drugs at that point. I don't know. So I had all these ponies, and she really loved ponies, and she didn't have any, so I'm like, okay, you can have all my ponies. So I gave her all of mine, even the ones from when I was a kid, because the new ones they have out, I mean, they've changed them like 8 different times, but I really like the ones from when I was a kid, because they were like a lot cuter, but they were still kind of big. The ones that started coming out with Friendship is Magic, when that show started, like the real tiny little skinny ones, I always thought those were kind of weird. I still have a few, because at the end of the day, a pony is a pony, and I don't discriminate, but I feel like the ones from my childhood and the ones my mom had will always be my favorite. So, yeah, I gave away a bunch of true vintage 1980s My Little Ponies. I'll never see them again. I had them, did not realize how much I would want them as an adult, so slight regret. I just hope that girl appreciated them and took care of them, and God knows where they are in the world now. I could probably reach out to that person and be like, hey, can you get a hold of your sister, and maybe she still has them and I can get them back now. I don't know. That probably sounds terrible. Yeah, anyways, they did reissues of the ponies, so the packaging is like hella fucked up, but whatever. My mom got them off like eBay or something. But they did reissues. So this is like the original packaging from the 80s. The original body style of the ponies. It comes with the comb, because those were really the only accessories. You could buy like more accessories for the ponies. Like I had ones from my mom, like little salon sets and sleep sets, where they had like little house shoes and bathrobes and stuff. So that kind of stuff I'm sure you could still find if you looked hard enough on the internet. But I'm very happy to have these. So this came out for the 35th anniversary of My Little Pony, and I had no idea they existed until I saw them on the internet, and I told my mom about it, and I'm like, if you can find these. I think she tried to find like the original, like true vintage ones to get me, but obviously those are really hard to find and super expensive when you do. Any kind of vintage toy is going to be. But I'm just as happy with these because, like I said, I owned some of these specifically. Like I had Minty, so I remember what they look like, and this is dead on. So then the long debate amongst collectors comes up, and that is to keep them in the box or to take them out of the box. And so my mom was like, they're yours, take them out and play with them. And I'm like, hell yeah. And of course my dad's like, do not take those out of the box. Those are really nice. You're going to want to keep that. And I'm like, fucking look at the boxes, dude. Like, you know, like this isn't, anytime you collect something, keep it in the box. It has to be completely mint. If there is any value to this in the future, if the packaging is not in good condition, that's going to lower the value significantly. So at that point, I might as well just take the motherfucker out, right? Not to mention, I have no room to store all of these ponies in their boxes in my room. They would just sit over to the side in the boxes. If I take them out, I have shelves, I can move stuff, I can display them, I can look at them, and like, they make me happy. So there was this series. These are the ones they re-released because these are the original ones, and so my mom got me one of each of them. Cotton Candy has always been my favorite, so I'm super excited about that. Minty was another favorite of mine because my family's Irish, so the four-leaf clovers I liked a lot. I'm sorry about the glare of my little ring light. My big ring light still is not working, and I've given up hope that it'll ever work again, so I guess I'm just gonna have to fork out like $100 to get another one, and it didn't even last that long. What the hell, Best Buy? So yeah, what we're gonna do today, against my father's wishes, he said don't take them out of the box, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna make a video unboxing every single one of them. So that's what I'm doing. So let's start. These are taped. They honestly look like somebody opened them before and then put them back in, which nothing wrong with that, you know, whatever. Like the ponies themselves seem like they're in good condition, so I'm not worried about the box. The boxes are cute, so I would like to maybe keep them. I can always put them back in the box if I take them out properly. I don't know. I just like the artwork on the box. So I can cut out the artwork and add it to the collages in my room because I have like a different collage on every wall. So I'll do something. Yes, in there a little bit. Oh, it has a little booklet. I forgot about the booklet. Oh, so cute. So it's really in there. Includes pony, comb, ribbon, and poster. Okay, apparently, even though I'm a literature major, I can't fucking read. It's a poster! Look at the little aesthetic background. That's so cute. Like, I would love to... I'm a packaging hoarder. If the packaging's cute, I will find a way to utilize it in my bedroom. But imagine I just cut this bottom off and I could take this and like... Or I could just even leave the bottom on, because the way this packaging is, I have no room on my walls. I can move stuff around. Imagine I could take this and... to hang my pops up on the wall, I use those little, like, sticky tabs and then just have it on thumbtacks. I could use these as shelves and set the pony on it around the walls like I have the pops. That'd be fucking cool, right? I'm gonna do that, so I'm gonna save all of these. That's a good idea. Okay, let's take her out. She's not... Is she rubber banded or anything? Oh, no. Okay, her hair's stuck. I may need some scissors. Oh no, it's tape. We're fine. We're fine. It's fine. Oh, I forgot their heads turn. The old ones, you could turn their heads. I think the ones that I had when I was a kid, you couldn't turn their heads, and it would piss me off because you would have some that came like this, you know, like that's the pose they were in, and you couldn't do a damn thing about it. I really loved the classic design of the movable heads, so that, you know, you could pose them however you want. It was so much better. It literally, like, feels the same. Like, it's just like the original, except I never saw the originals when they were new. They were really old and dirty, so it does look a bit different. Look at the little bow on her tail. I love it. So her tail is stuck to her leg right now, so let's take that off. Oh, her tail's all curly now. And then, of course, this part to hold the hair together, it's kind of stitched in. Gotta try to pull it off. She lost some of her weave. Such a nostalgic feeling opening. It's been a long time since I've opened a new pony. I love it. Their little bangs. I always loved how they had the little bangs. She is so cute. It comes with a little comb. So you brush her tail. Oh, there went that. This feels like some of my wigs. Look at her. I am so happy. I love her. Let me set her down. Let's take a look at the poster. I just wonder if all the posters are going to be the same, or if, like, the posters of each pony, they might all be the same. But even if they are, I'll still hang up every single one of them. You can collect these and more. So, we love it. Product placement. It's a poster and an ad. Like, hey kid, go tell your mom to shell out more money. I love the artwork. I just love the original artwork. This is the same artwork that's on the packaging, isn't it? It is. So I guess I don't need to hoard the box because I have the artwork on here. But I just like how the box looks itself. I will keep this though and make shelves out of these, because I feel like if you take some Mod Podge to it to kind of like reinforce it, like maybe I'll do that for a video. When do you want to see that? Like doing some stuff? We'll figure it out. Yay! So I imagine all the posters are this exact one, so super cute. I'm going to go see my friends at the mall later. They work in the mall, so I'm just going to like drop by, say hey. Socially distancing, of course, but maybe I'll take them one of these because I think they would both really like that. Okay, who's next? Oh, I'm gonna have so many little combs. I should just like keep this in my purse. Oh, this is the best birthday ever! Okay, I really need some scissors. Was not aware I would need adult supervision for this. I don't have scissors, I have tweezers. But I'm like, maybe I can use that to like kind of coax the tape up. I do realize since you watch me open one, you do not need to see me open all of them, but I just want to pull them all out and look at them, so that's what we're doing. I'm gonna leave this part in the box for now. I'll deal with that later. And I can already tell this is the same poster. Yep, it's the same. Collect them all. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. Setting that to the side. I'm gonna leave the next one in the plastic so I can take it to people. Let's pull out her little comb. And then I remember this was taped. Okay, this is Blue Belle. So some of the ponies, like from this generation versus my generation of ponies, Obviously some stuck around, like Cotton Candy stuck around. Who else? There's a few that were new, and then most of my generation's My Little Ponies translated into the newer generation. The Friendship is Magic generation. Like Fluttershy was one that I had. I also think Fluttershy was one that my mom had as well. After these came out and they started expanding with the ponies. So, you know, some are like the same, and then some, there were ones that they didn't redo with my generation, and so on. Belle, I don't believe was within my generation. I don't recognize her as one of the ones I had. Some of them they just redid, like my version of Cotton Candy was pink, had cotton candy colored hair, so pink, blue, white hair, and her cutie mark was a little piece of cotton candy, whereas my mom's generation of Cotton Candy, she was pink with pink hair, and her cutie mark are these little like cotton ball looking puff balls. So there were subtle changes there, so I do like and appreciate this, you know, original vision for what the ponies were meant to be. So that I like a lot. Of course, I'm always going to be forever partial to my generations of ponies. I think they were the best, other than the fact that they didn't have movable heads. Also, I would like to mention that Twilight Sparkle, as we know it now, is like, she's like a grown-ass bitch and has her shit together. Twilight Sparkle, when I was a kid, was, they started doing baby ponies. And so Twilight Sparkle was a baby pony, so she was like half the size of the normal My Little Ponies, and she came with a princess castle. So she was always a princess. They got that part right. But she used to be a child when I was a kid, and now that I'm an adult, she's an adult, so it's cool. So I always really liked Twilight Sparkle just because, like, we literally grew up together. There's a fun fact for you if you are my age and did not pay attention to My Little Ponies as much as I did. Okay, there's Bluebell. Loving it. Love this hair color. This is the color I'm trying to get. Oh, her little comb. If you need me, I'll be in my room playing with my ponies. See who's next? Butterscotch! Butterscotch looks entirely different. What did Butterscotch look like in my generation? Let's Google it real quick, because, like, I'm dying to see. Okay, so the reissue, the coloring, I guess, is a little off. Like, her hair was a little darker, her eyes were a little darker. So it looks pretty good. I just know I had Butterscotch. There she is. She was one of the ones that pissed me off because I couldn't move her fucking head is what it was. Can you see that? Will this focus, please? I don't know if you can see that. If you couldn't, I'll put the picture up here. So, that was what was different. The coloring was essentially the same. Her hair was a little lighter. But I don't know what it is about changing the cutie marks. I guess the cutie mark, for my generation, like, made a little bit more sense. Just because it's like the little lollipops, like Butterscotch, you think of like butterscotch candy. So, that makes sense. And the original, it was butterflies. Or butterscotch. That's kind of how they did that. Like with Cotton Candy, her cutie mark looks like cotton balls. You know, it was different times. But yeah, super cute. Butterscotch was one of my favorites. I thought she was so cute. I just love yellow. So of course, like a yellow pony, I'm like freaking out about. I feel so nostalgic. I really want to find the ponies of my generation. Like my favorite ones that I had. Like Cotton Candy, obviously, was always a favorite. My Little Baby, Twilight Sparkle, Butterscotch, Minty. I think they kept Minty around. Some other ones I can't remember because it was like 15 years ago and my memory doesn't go that far back. Okay, again, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this poster out to take to my friend. Set the box down, deal with it later. I'm gonna have such a mess of packaging in here from toys. Her little pink comb that she came with. I just noticed their combs are the same color as their ribbons. That is so cute. What a cute detail that I did not even notice. They thought of it all. Other than coloring maybe being slightly off, yeah, these reissues are pretty much dead on. From what I remember, of course. Even my mom was talking about that. She's like, oh my gosh, I had all of these. And I'm like, I know, because I took them and then I gave them away. I just love the movable heads. Like, I will never not love the movable heads. So precious. Get her tail unstuck to her leg again. Oh, her hair's like a little more stiff. Like she got a little bit of hairspray up in there. The tail is so long and like elegant. I love them. Okay, 3 down, 3 to go. Okay, we have Snuzzle, which super cute. I love the little hearts on the cutie mark and the pink hair, and she's like this really pretty gray color. I think pink and gray are really cute colors together, so I'm really excited about that. She's just like aesthetically definitely one of my favorites. I want to do like a, maybe I can do like a makeup look inspired by Snuzzle. I would love that. With these blue contacts in. Like do a pink wig. That would be so cute. Okay. Again, the little comb matches the bow, and I think that's super nice. The comb, is this in a different place than it was the others? Yeah, for her the comb is down here. The other was, it was up there. I wonder what's up with that. Oh, comb just shot across the room. Okay, pulling the hair out. Trying to work kind of quickly at this point because there is no reason for you to have to sit here and watch me open My Little Ponies for 20 minutes as in a 25-year-old woman. But you know, growing up is stupid. I didn't ask to be born. She's so pretty. I love her hair. This is the exact color I want my hair. I'm gonna do this to all the ponies. I'm like, oh my god, I love that color. But literally, I love that color. Pretty sure I have a wig in the mail coming in that's this color, so. We can be twins. Love it. Love the little heart cutie marks. The cutie marks used to be so like simple, just basic shapes. And then of course when I was a kid they became more tailored to what the pony's name was and things like that. Plus the name Snuzzle. How fucking cute is that? Duh. Adorable. Oh my god, they all look so cute together. Oh, Blossom! I remember Blossom. Love that. She purple. So freaking precious. So hard to open, but not really. Oh my god. I'm so hyped right now. Like, genuinely, even when I was a child, I did not get this excited about My Little Ponies. Her little comb. What am I going to do with all the pony combs? I guess, like, just set them on the shelf with the ponies? Like, I should keep them, right? I don't think, I think Blossom's one of the ones that wasn't in my generation of ponies. She very well could have been, so if anyone else out there is a pony enthusiast, if you could let me know. I don't know if the ponies I had were 2nd gen or 3rd gen. Like, there might have been a series of ponies in the 90s, and then the ones I had. I honestly couldn't tell you. But yeah, if Blossom existed, holla at your girl. I don't remember her, I just remember the one my mom had. Which is funny now because, you know, I can look at the names now and make the correlation, because some of them I would ask my mom, like, what was this pony's name, and she would tell me. But other ones, you know, obviously when you're older you can't remember that shit. You know, once you're a grown-up you don't remember every single pony's name, so some of them she couldn't remember, and so then I would just make it up. I don't remember what I called this one, but I do know that, like, I called just all of them completely different things. So it's kind of fun to, like, finally know their real names after I had named them something else. Oh, phone fell. Okay, saving the best for last. This one was my absolute favorite. I love Cotton Candy. She's so cute. The one that my mom had, I remember, like, I can see her very clearly in my mind, and again, she was old and dirty, but she had gotten a bit of a haircut, so she had kind of a mohawk going on, and she was much darker in the coloring. Like, the pink just wasn't as vibrant, and her hair was, like, a little more dulled looking and a little darker. Just very 80s coloring, so I feel like this is the 80s style, but the coloring on these ponies is a little bit more modern in comparison. But again, like I said, that could be something to do with the fact that the ponies were old and dirty, so not knocking it. I wonder if they made like another reissue series, because I would love to have Applejacks back, the Applejacks my mom had. Applejack's is really the only one that they pretty much stuck with the entire classic design of her. She always had apples as her cutie mark. She always had an orange body and yellow hair, and they pretty much stuck with that design throughout. So Applejack's is the only one that like never had a Tyra Banks makeover. She just always got to kind of be herself. She was already model material. She didn't have to change a single thing. She already had her look. It was there. I don't know why Cotton Candy was my favorite. Like, there was literally no particular reason for it. Like, because honestly, out of all of these, if I had to pick the 3 cutest ones, it would be Snuzzle, Minty, and Butterscotch. Snuzzle's probably the cutest. Minty is a close second for me, even though Butterscotch is yellow, and yellow is one of my favorite colors. But, yeah, they're definitely the cutest. Cotton Candy, I think the only reason she's my favorite is because when I was a kid, the first pony I ever received of my own from, like, my generation's wave of ponies, first one I ever got was Cotton Candy, and she came with, like, a little bakery thing, because she had, like, a little bakery. So that was the first, like, anything My Little Pony I got that wasn't my mom's hand-me-downs. So from that point onward, Cotton Candy was my favorite, and then my mom told me, like, hey, this is also Cotton Candy, and I'm like, oh, no way, like, that was this one all along. I don't know, but you get what I'm saying. So Cotton Candy was always my favorite. I love her. Plus she's pink, and who doesn't love a good pink pony? Like, Pinkie Pie who, bitch? Cotton Candy's the OG. Oh, I love her. I love her little purple bow. I'm just very happy. Got all my ponies. I wish I had taken like a thumbnail with one of them in the box. I can find one on the internet and use it. It's fine. More bunnies that I know what to do with. Look at them all. Side by side. So cute. I love them. This is like my life now. Like this is gonna be, you're gonna see me walking around Best Buy like this, like just with all my ponies. Okay, well thank you for being here while I opened my birthday presents and probably piss off a lot of collectors and my dad. If you're here just because you stumbled across the title and you have no idea who I am, that's fine, I'm not important, but I will say, feel free to subscribe if you want, but I'm not gonna tell you what to do because I'm not your boss. And that is it. I love you guys. Be sure to have fun, be safe, look both ways before you cross the street, and I will see you next Monday. Bye!